Locked on target.
Hi crew, and today in Guild Wars 2 we're going to talk a little bit about the PvP system in Guild Wars 2 called sPvP. Now I'm not like a pro at sPvP, but there's important things that I want to show you while we're waiting for our queue to happen, or to get a game. So the first thing is all of your weapons and all of your gear is standardized, so you really can't like spec a certain way or whatever without going to this, and it's separate from the rest of the world, so you need to set this up when you come to PvP. So you can choose your sigils on your weapons. You can pick your sigils out of any of them you have unlocked. Then you can pick what runes your armor has and also what stats your armor has, as well as pick your build. So for me, I run what's called a Celestial Engineer, and it's a little bit different than most, and it's literally a bit like a jack of all trades kind of build. So I'll be showing that off a little bit. I run a Celestial Engineer with Bomb Kit. A lot of people use with grenades, but just my own preference. I just find that grenades are too slow in the PvP environment, and very rarely people can like see their arc or whatnot. And I don't want. Well, I could still switch it, so it feels like I'll just show you real quick. I didn't actually click my grenade skill. Out of range. People see grenades coming, and for some reason they're not actually showing up on my screen. But just to let you guys know, they actually do show up. I don't know, I think it's because I'm in the PvP area of the game, like the lobby. But I better switch this while this is happening. But in general, I mean, this is literally, they're easily telegraphed and easily dodged, is what I'm trying to say. And I just find that Bomb Kit is less obvious on the ground and still does the the whole gist of the grenade, which is to kind of apply conditions, mobility, give you range and whatnot. Well, the Bomb Kit doesn't give you range, but it does actually, provide a pretty decent thing to do in sPvP, because people are trying to take points, so they got to stand on the points, and these bombs are not really all that obvious. So if you guys are interested in playing Engineer, and now I am not the best Engineer, but I will be showing off PvP on my Engineer today. Yeah, I'm not even see like this. I know they're casting stuff like that I can see, and I'm only seeing the ground target effects. That's kind of weird. Oh boy, but we are in queue a little bit, so I'll talk a little bit more about the Celestial Engineer. So the reason why I run Celestial stats on Engineer rather than condition damage, which is what a lot of Engineers run, is it just makes you a better jack of all trades. So if someone has shout bowing is big in PvP right now, and what that basically means is, or against the Guardian they have superior condition removal, where they can remove literally like 20 or 30 conditions before you can actually start applying real condition damage to them. This mitigates that, as well as gives survivability, because you have health, toughness, and a few other stats that don't actually, or vitality and toughness, that don't actually play into it. So you do have to, when you get a match, you do have to accept that you're ready and whatnot. And once this is accepted, you'll be entered into the map selection. Now for rank, there's only very select type of things. I'm going to go with the Battle of Kylo, and you see here we have an even split, and the spinner will actually spin to decide what it is. So even if there's like one person who voted for Legacy of the Faux Fire or that got picked, if the spinner lands on that portion of the pie chart, it will still get picked. So it's not like, oh well, you know, majority doesn't always win, which is kind of cool. So in the beginning here, no one usually goes out, and this is good because I wanted to show this because this is a pretty unique one. But no one usually goes out for this minute-long period, and we typically plan out. So I'll just going to type to the team real quick. Anyone wants to gank far with me? If there is 2, we will just help mid. Also, someone call home. And these are the basic things. So we're blue, so this point's home, this point's far, because it's the farthest from our spawn, but this is the closest to our spawn, okay? And yeah, that's okay. Then I'll join you. And you guys basically, you know, you guys can't see it because of my head, but we're joining out their, or we're figuring out their stuff. Okay, I guess I'll go mid then. That works too. I was gonna say if there's 2 on their far, we'll do that. But we're kind of coordinated, and that's what the good part is. So. Now we apply swiftness typically. My kits give me swiftness on a 12-second duration. I guess I'll go home. That wasn't a shift 2. But the point is we got points. So the first team to 500 wins. Ever kills 5, but this slowly ticks up. Ooh, double port. I'm fighting a thief here. Hopefully I get to show off my anti-thief skills. What? He was immobilized and did that. That's not fair.
The waterfall is yours.
Where'd he go? I knew he was going to come. I confused him with my wrench blow. What? How do you not? Oh, I guess my wrench blow didn't go off. Wrong choice, by the way, thief. And I won the 1v1. Yeah! Alright, so I won versus that thief. As you can see, that was actually not a very good fight, to tell you the truth, because I didn't get to show off a lot of my kit skills. But I still won it because he decided to fight me at range. And not a very smart choice. I still got the cap. He'll probably still try to come again because I'm going to go help mid. If he doesn't, he's probably going to go actually cap their home, being a thief. So here's the party. I have a knockback. I'm going to immobilize him. And they're down. And they're down. So I'm just going to let them finish that off. Oh, I evaded right when I fired my knockback. Obstructed randomly. Not sure how I got obstructed. I apply my block here because I think I'm going to get spiked. They're down. But they're an elementalist, so I'm not going to try and stomp them. I'm just going to try and burn them because, as you can see, elementalists can go into mist form and go away from you. It's their down skill. Oh boy. And we actually... Wrong choice, thief. Because I have a block.
You've lost the quarry.
Great. Now if someone dies, I'll still be able to win this DPS fight.
Help me! Hurry!
You guys left me alone and fought on the point rather than, killing the thief and doing whatever. This is why I don't like playing with randoms without friends, because that's just, fail. Because I had that thief down, we should have been able to stomp him, but our team was being dumb. So I have a feeling that they're going to try and get home, because we are capping their home. So I'm going to go to home and see if I can defend it, because I think we're going to get counter capped. Nope, Lance had the same feeling. No, he's running. Wrong choice. That should have hit as well. I'm against a shout bow. This is not going to end well for me. Shout bows kind of counter me a little bit. Darn it. I got to figure out which one's the thief. No, don't. Get up, get up, get up. All right, there we go. Man, they were just interrupting me like ridiculous. Oh, fine. Target me, please. Man, that's why I hate thieves. They just jump around like crazy. Fine, gonna jump to me, jump away from me. This is why I like grenade or bomb kit, because I can just run around and they'll try and trail me. Gosh darn it. Man, and my team's like pretty much... What? How did he get downed? Already. This guy's in Vengeance, which I guess he was dead with me, which doesn't make sense to me because I thought he was dead. I thought he got stomped. Either that or he's just bad and died in like a quarter of a second. Alright, I can see you now. Get over here. Immune, instability. Immune, immune, immune. That's why I hate warriors. They have so many immunization skills. Oh, I get Elixir S on accident. Oh, no. Immune, immune, 0 damage. And that's why shout bows are strong. And what if I told you that he could also heal himself for about 12,000? I can't win against him. Literally, he heals too much. And now I'm against Dagger Dagger at our home as well, which is a strong as heck PvP build. Alright, let's just get out of here. And they're going to get me with conditions. Congrats. Immune to projectiles, too. Oh, Dagger Dagger Ellie's my bane. But I can actually solo Dagger Dagger, typically, if I can catch them solo, which is another thing in this game is you never find anyone solo. Lance is saying GG. That's because no one ever has helped me cap these. Yeah, I'm just going to go cap another point. I'm not going to run into 2 of them continuously. But, yeah, shout bows are considered to be OP. You need people to take them down, or just heavy, heavy condition application. But a power-based player like myself, man, that's a lot of toughness. Oh, it's a Guardian. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna... He put down a wall of reflection, so... Man, I'm against 2 of them the whole game. No matter what I do...
There's the power.
Man. And I'm down 2.
The waterfall is yours. Your lord is under attack.
And our Lord's under attack too. Are they just not playing? Like, is that what's going on? Is my team just not playing? Because I've been down so many times and, like, no res whatsoever. Oh, well. You know, like, I got a good play off on the Thief. But this is generally how it goes, is it's one-sided.
The Blue Lord's been slain.
And I don't know why. Oh, yeah, I forgot to explain the mechanics. So I'll just say here. On this map, you get lords to protect. So each lord's worth 100 points. If you can break down the gates and get the lord, it's worth 100 points. Sorry, I was too enthralled with trying to figure out my team strategy, which didn't work out so well. That, you know, like, because if I was taking on 2 on certain points and 3, you know, that type of thing, and they weren't helping me out, then they should have won those other points. You know what I mean? I don't know why, like, because they'd be a man down and I was fighting 2 men or whatever. 2 versus 1, that puts them at a disadvantage somewhere else on the map. So we should have traded or done something a little bit better, but I don't know. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, as you can see, that was actually one of the least skill-based games I've done. I really didn't find anyone that was all that good. That Shout Bow Warrior wasn't really getting their shots off on me. Like, they kept on missing with their skill shots. The Thief wasn't very good at engaging for a Thief. I downed pretty much everyone. The only person I saw that actually had skill was the Elementalist, and that's because I kept on fighting her 2 versus 1, and I can't really gauge their skill if, you know, I'm fighting them 2 versus 1. They have twice the damage incoming as what I can deal. And I don't really play a huge damage dealing spike. I'm more of a sit on a camp and give you pressure you down. You know what I mean? Like, I apply continuous damage and have high survivability, which is why I can last as long as I can. But it's a bit different. I didn't get an opportunity to really use a supply crate the whole game. I could have, but again, I haven't really found it. I didn't get into a fight where I think this would have made any difference either way. And I usually save it for the 2-second stun right at about the 40% health point, so people don't heal up. But yeah, that's my intro to Guild Wars PvP. Cap points, fight on points, stay on points, use skills with knockbacks to knock people off points. That's just the gist of how you play PvP. So I hope this has been somewhat educational to you players in the RPG community. And I want to do this video because I recently commented about how I believe Guild Wars 2 has the highest skill ceiling out of any of the MMOs or any of the PvP systems I play in. Because you have to know each profession's class, you have to know their skills, you have to know when to dodge, when to block, when to, you know, just a whole lot of things. Being able to recognize what's their main source of damage and defending against that. It's quite daunting and quite a bit of macro, as well as there's actual strategies about when to take certain points, when to attack the Lord on that map in particular. And each map has a different objective. And I'll be doing a kind of strategy video probably eventually about which maps, what strats I use on which videos. But then again, I'm not like super huge, like smart into PvP. I'm just average. I have about a 50 to 60% win rank, but I never queue with friends. I always go solo, so I guess that's something too. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Just a look at Guild Wars PvP in general, and I hope you've seen how I used my engineer and just what I've been able to do a little bit over the past few days. I should have been using Throw Wrench a little bit more, and I'm still learning the class. I've only played about 400 to 300 games with an engineer. Somewhere in there, and I'm getting better each game. So thanks for watching, and if you're looking for more Guild Wars content, I will be posting more and more on my channel. I do have part 1 of my engineer video, and glad you guys could join me for this. Thank you, and until we meet again, stay on target.